Hi everyone, I'm Janelle Allen and I'm the Senior Director of Sales here at Jacaruso Enterprises. Our company provides remote hotel services for small and medium-sized hotels, and you can learn more about what we do at jacaruso.com. I'm here today with Bill Jacaruso, co-owner and CFO of the company. Bill, you are such an integral part of the e-curriculum that we recently launched called Accelerate. And there's a specific course called Revenue Recovery that's designed to help hotels recover more quickly during and post COVID-19. But it also teaches how to deliver on travelers' new priorities and expectations, while of course elevating their service delivery for the new guest experience. So as the co-owner of JE and the CFO, you realized that when COVID-19 began, we needed to pivot as a company. So when you first heard the idea to create an e-curriculum platform, what were your thoughts?
That's a great question. And the truth of the matter is we had been toying around with the idea of an e-learning platform for some time. What the slowdown that COVID provided inadvertently did was it gave us some time to actually execute on an idea that we had thought of earlier. So I think it also provided a great opportunity because our teams in the background were learning, like you mentioned, how to pivot our business. And so if we could take that information and package it in some type of delivery where it was easily consumable by hoteliers all over the United States, all over the world really, then we could benefit not only ourselves, but other hoteliers as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And how, in your particular role, how did you best add value to this particular project?
Well, of course, our course is a paid course, and as CFO, anytime we're integrating into our financial platforms, I'm going to have an active role. So the first thing I needed to do was figure out how our e-learning platform, how we could charge customers, count the revenue, make the right entries into our accounting platforms. But I also have a technical background, so I was quickly pulled in by the other team members to add some support getting the site launched in the last couple of days. And I have to say that the team has been amazing. Everyone from the content developers to the real technical people putting the platform together. It's been an amazing few months working with them to get the platform live.
Absolutely. And you mentioned that you have more of a technical background. So from your perspective, what do you think is going to be the biggest value to hotel owners, managers, team members that they can really take away from this particular course?
That's another really good question, and I don't think it's any one thing. I think, first of all, the platform is amazing, and it delivers some amazing content. As I mentioned, this is learning that we essentially taught ourselves during the pivot from the time the slowdown started to occur, when people started, the travel changed, and we had to find the new travelers. We had to find where that new business was, and to put all that together in a single resource, the results are amazing. I think also having all those resources in a single place that's online, that's huge. Because, previously people would call us and say, hey, could you provide some, one-on-one consulting for me, help me get my hotel up to speed, help me, we did a lot of work with pre-opening hotels, establishing new segment business in new markets. This provides a whole list of new business that is a direct result of the COVID shutdown. Travelers, it's not the same travelers that were out there 4 or 5 months ago. This is a whole new set of travelers that need to be approached in a whole new method. And what that course that we put together, this revenue recovery course did, is it put all of that information together in a single place. So I think the accessibility is big, but I think the content itself is also huge. So there's a lot of places where I think the consumers of this platform are going to benefit.
Yeah, that's great. So I've got one more question for you though. What is the one thing you have learned during this pandemic?
Well, the one thing I think that I've learned in this pandemic is probably a personal thing, and that is to appreciate what we actually have. I think we all, as business people, we get moving so quick, and especially the successful business people, you begin to move so quick that, you know, what's my next thing I need to do? What's the next achievement? And sometimes we forget to stop and slow down and appreciate what we have around us. And this pandemic, for better or worse, it has slowed us all down. And I think that's the thing I take away. I have a great appreciation, you know, for the people around me, the people on the team at Jacaruso Enterprises, my personal relationships. You know, my wife and the other co-owner, Tony Jacaruso, we've had some great meals on our patio. And we have this amazing patio out back. And I don't think we've had a meal out there for probably close to a year. But in the last 4 or 5 months, we've eaten out there 3 or 4 times a week. And we've had some great discussions, both business and non-business. But I think that when things open up all the way and things get back to normal, that's the one thing I hope I don't forget about the pandemic, is to take the time, enjoy where I'm at. It is a journey, and I don't need to worry about the destination, but enjoy that journey.
Absolutely. Bill, thank you so much for joining us and for the role that you've had in Accelerate. If you guys want to learn more about Accelerate, you can join us at jacaruso.com and find out more. Thank you.